Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is the 24th of September in the year 2015. Oh my God, the predictions of the 23rd are true. The world is coming to an end. Here, have a look. Traffic backed up as far as the eye can see. My world is coming to an end. Oh, you doom porners. Knock it off. I'm tired of it. Now then, all that said about doom porners, please do not misunderstand that statement by me. A lot of people are going to say, but Embarado, you yourself have made a point of doom porn. Yes, I did predict certain things about end days. But I want you to remember what it was I predicted is based in science. What I suggested was one, and this is just purely scientifically backed up, is the coming of the next little ice age. And two, the end of our civilization, as we've come to know it, is based on the spending of money by the administration until the point they collapse in the drool of their own nervous breakdown. I'm not one to scream about asteroids or earthquakes or whatever. I don't believe in any of that crap. Those things have been happening for millennia. So I'm not going to worry about any of that stuff. So, just so you understand, when I tell the doom porners to knock it off, it's the garbage I'm talking about asteroids, earthquakes. Oh yeah, there was one other thing I made mention of in a comment somewhere about doom. There's a set of islands somewhere out in the eastern Atlantic. I forget their names. I think it's the Maldives, but I'm not positive on that. They're in, like I say, in the eastern Atlantic. They're like somewhere west of the Portugal, maybe a little south and west, or a little bit north and west, but in that vicinity. Now these islands, one of them is all set in such a manner that even the smallest earthquake is going to send half of the island sliding into the ocean. Or at least that's what scientists say could happen. Now, I've never been there, I don't know. But based on what scientists say could happen, if a volcano erupts there, or if there's a major earthquake, I believe they said it needs to be about a 7. Half the island is going to collapse into the ocean. And if that happens, it's going to create tidal waves that are going to rip all the way around the Atlantic. And here in the eastern United States, if you're not at least 2,000 feet above sea level, or you are not at least 500 miles inland, then the minute the tidal wave hits the coast, you have about an hour to stick your head between your knees and kiss your arse goodbye. So this is a reason to continue to prep. Now, I'm not saying that this collapse of this island is going to happen. I'm saying for the potential that it could happen, and you're going to have here on the East Coast maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours advance notice that a tidal wave is going to hit and inundate everything below 1,500 feet for as much as 500 miles inland. You're going to have maybe 2 hours to motivate and get out of its way. And since most of the East Coast is somewhere between sea level and, say, 200 feet above, see what I mean? You're going to have 2 hours to get inland far enough to get out of the way of a tidal wave. Now, I already know where I'm going to go, and it takes me 8 hours to get there. But within 2 hours, I can be far enough inland and away from the coast that I should be okay. Because it will take me north into New York State, and within 2 hours, I can be west of Catskill, and that'll put me above the 2,000 foot mark and get me out of harm's way. So I'm not too worried about it. I know what I'm doing and where I'm going and how to get there. Even if the highways are jam-packed, chock-a-block. I know how to get their back roads. So you see, this is what I'm talking about, folks. Based in science, not based in fear. This is Embarado, Embarado Smithing and Woodcraft. Peace out.